One afternoon, Bill and Ben were sulking in the sheds.
Whew, sighed Ben. I don't think I'll be able to keep up at this rate. I feel like my wheels will collapse at any moment, groaned Bill.
Just then, Boko pulled up alongside.
What took you so long? Snapped Bill.
Sorry I'm late, panted Boko. It's Derek. He
had what? Obliged Ben. Another toothache?
Grease and oil. Afraid so. Luckily, all hope isn't lost, though.
There's been another discovery on the island, and Sir Topham Hatt is bringing another engine here to help at the quarry.
And I'd say about time, too, said a workman.
If Derek's engine blows again, I'll have to call it a day.
The twins, along with Boko, rolled their eyes. Soon after having her overhaul completed, Bloomer was on her way to the quarry. Despite her old age, she was keen to make a good impression. When she arrived at the clay pits, she was totally taken aback. This quarry's a lot bigger than I remember. When she arrived, Boko greeted her warmly.
Welcome to Brendam's clay pits, he announced.
Bloomer was impressed, but Bill and Ben
scoffed. Are you serious? Joked Bill. How would you think that an old antique like her could be of any use to a busy quarry?
Ben laughed in agreement. Bloomer felt hurt, but Boko glared at the twins, which made them quiet afterwards. Soon, everyone headed back to work, as if nothing had ever happened. Bloomer, on the other hand, needed no training at all. He kept the cars in line and told them off sharply should they misbehave. Bloomer was excellent at her words. The cars were in the right orders, there was no derailments, and no complaints. The workmen and engines were very impressed, but Bill and Ben were very jealous. Later that night in the sheds, Bloomer couldn't stop being so enthusiastic about the day's work.
And the best part about it, she said, that delinquent cranky crank gave me no trouble at all.
I guess he'll never call me an old useless bug again. Bill and Ben suddenly smirked.
We are very impressed of your hard work, snickered Bill.
Bloomer beamed.
However, went on Ben, we believe that was only just luck.
We bet, said Bill, you could even do it with your eyes closed before we even got there.
Wait just a minute, spluttered Bloomer. Are you saying I'm not useful at all?
Did we say that at all? Laughed the twins. Bloomer was very offended. Early the next morning, the twins went to Brendam Docks.
Bloomer was at the water tower, but she was still
fuming. How dare they say I'm not useful at all, she muttered under her breath. Cheer up, old girl, said her driver. Your work in the yard has been good. The manager said so otherwise. Bloomer thought otherwise. After having a drink, Bloomer went to do some shunting, but she was still lost in thought. No help at all. No help at all. Pace yourself, grumbled the fireman. The buffers lead toward that wall. We must be careful. Bloomer, hearing this, tried to slow down when it happened. On! On! Cried the cars, and they surged forward. Bloomer was surprised. and tried to brake, but realized her driver and fireman were thrown off. She was suddenly out of control. Duck was collecting cars from the yard. He was looking forward to a rest when, "Oh goodness!" he cried. The signalman saw this and quickly changed the points. Bloomer was in an awkward situation. She had crashed through the buffers and it ran right through the wall just down the end of the quarry. She wasn't too badly damaged, but her tender was badly dented. Worst of all, it was blocking the road that leads to the quarry. She felt embarrassed. By the time Bill and Ben arrived, they were shocked. They knew the damage was partly their fault and decided to take action. Ben took away the naughty cars, while Bill and Boco's drivers attached ropes to their buffers and attached theirs onto Bloomer's. Then, working carefully to pour it back onto the tracks. It was tough work, but with every wheel turn, they managed to re-rail Bloomer. Bloomer was very relieved. "Thank you, guys," she said. "It was all we could do," blushed the twins. "Ahem," grunted Boco. The twins were abashed. "And we're so sorry for being so jealous. We meant no harm." Bloomer thought for a moment and then smiled. "What kind of engine would I be if I wouldn't forgive you that easily? I suppose we can let bygones be bygones." So you forgive us?" asked Bill. Bloomer, along with Boco, winked at them assuringly. That was all Bill and Ben needed to know. They were forgiven. For a while.